Welcome to our YouTube channel, where wisdom meets inspiration. In this channel, we share valuable insights to help you become the best version of yourself. Our content is designed to uplift your spirit and enrich your life. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay connected with this incredible journey. Click the subscribe button below.
To put it briefly, this Priyam refers to the Atman, to the self, which is consciousness and existence. What it means in little more detail. When we do this analysis, and we see in every experience there is existence awareness. If you sort of get a feel for it, you will note what it means is, in every experience there is you. This existence awareness is you. Everything in this world, every experience is made out of, like pottery is made out of clay, every experience in your life is made out of you. You are the clay of the pottery of your life. I'm really murdering the language today. This existence awareness is you, the witness consciousness. And that witness consciousness is always Priyam, it's always dear to you. You are always dear to yourself. This is a segue into the logic of the dearness of the self to itself. I'm just worried about the time. All right. Let's do it. How am I always dear to myself? What does it mean that I am Ananda? Sat Chit Ananda. How am I Ananda? What is Ananda? Continuous happiness and the highest happiness. The highest happiness forever. Great, sounds good. Where is it? Sign me up for it. You are it. How? That just sounds like mystical talk. No, I'll show you here, logically, how you are the highest and greatest continuous happiness. Okay. First, I am myself the source of my continuous happiness. I'm never the source of unhappiness for myself. How? The logic is this. I'm borrowing this from the Master Vidyaranya, who probably wrote this book. He wrote another book, Panchadashi, which is well known. In the first chapter, he gives this logic. Two pieces of reasoning. Reasoning number one, to prove that you are the source of continuous, unmixed happiness. Never are you the source of unhappiness for yourself. Second thing we'll see later. First, he says, anything that we like, we seek to get. And if we like it, we retain it. And try to, if possible, get more of it. Anything that we do not like, we seek to get rid of. We seek to avoid or get rid of it. Now put these together. If there is something that we never seek to get rid of, that we ever seek to preserve, it must be a source of continuous happiness. Something makes me happy, I want to keep it. Something makes me unhappy, I want to get rid of it. If there's something that I never want to get rid of, always want to keep, then it must be a source of happiness for continuous. Because it's giving me happiness, that's why I want to keep it. Where is all this leading? Notice, no one ever wants to die. Bhuyasam, the author says in that book, let me be, let me live, let me continue, let me exist. We always have the drive to self-preservation, to existence. And therefore, what he takes away from it is strange. He says, if I always want to keep myself, I want to be there, I want to exist, then I must be a source of happiness to myself. You're looking, what a weird way of thinking. But it's true. And I know the other question in your mind. Sometimes people do kill themselves. Sometimes people, they want to not exist. True. But when they want to not exist, the source of their problem, why they do not want to exist, they want to get rid of their own existence because it has become a source of trouble for them. The existence, the source of trouble is always exterior to your own existence. I have enormous loans, I can't pay it off, I'm going to kill myself. And then President Biden comes in and pardons all your loans. The student loans, a big issue in the United States. All right, great. You wanted to kill yourself? No, it's okay. I don't want to kill myself anymore. I'm going to have a party. So, in that case, My own existence was not the source of sorrow. It was the loan which was the source of sorrow. No one ever wants to, of their own, wants to destroy themselves. They want to live. It's the strongest drive we have. And the Vedantic takeaway from that is, because it's always a source of joy to exist. Your own existence is a source of joy for yourself. Therefore, you are your own source of continuous happiness. Now, one might object here, maybe, but that happiness must be a very mild kind of happiness. I really don't feel it. No, Vedanta says it's the maximum happiness. The greatest source of happiness is you yourself. How so? Second line of reasoning. Follow this. This is fun. If something is valued for the sake of something else, if A is valued for the sake of B, then B is more valued than A. If A gives me happiness, but A is for the sake of B, then B gives me more happiness than A. That which gives me more happiness is valued more than that which gives me less happiness. The mother loves the toys of her child, but the toys are loved for the sake of the child. Now, which is loved more, the toys or the child? Would a very weird mom who loves the toys more than the child. She loves the toys for the sake of the child. The child is loved more than the toys. That which gives more happiness is loved more. That which gives less happiness is loved less. Now put them together. Everything is loved for the sake of the self. The self is not loved for the sake of anything else. Therefore, the self is loved more than anything else. We know that. We are selfish. Self is, but what does Vedanta take away from it? If it is loved more than anything else, it gives more happiness than anything else. In fact, it is the source of all other things we call happiness. Because all other things are for the sake of the self. It brings happiness to the self, therefore we want all other things. Self is liked for its own sake. It's like that young man, I've given this example earlier also. The young man who had a job and he said, I love my job. And somebody asked him, you love your job? All right, do the job, you won't get paid for it. No. I need to be paid for it. Suppose you are given an option, which one would you pick? You do the job without getting paid for it, or you get paid for it, you don't have to do the job. Which one would you do? Which one would you prefer? I definitely prefer the second one. I'll find something else to do. So the money you get for the job is loved more than the job. If you're given a choice, pick the job or the money. It's a strange choice. You jump for the money. So the money is loved more than the job. That means the money gives more happiness than the job itself. But suppose someone now says, well, you'll have the money, but you can't spend it. You can't do anything with it. You can't give it away, you can't spend it. You just have the money. So no. I need to spend the money. I want to buy this and do that and all of that. So those things which the money can give me, I want that. Suppose you are given an option. You won't get the money, but whatever you wanted to buy with the money, you can get it. Oh, great. That sounds like Amazon Prime. No, they charge you. So, that means the things you buy with the money are loved more than the money itself, obviously. But then you say that you can get all those things, but you can't use them yourself or give them to anybody. You say, no, I want it for my family. All those things are necessary for my family. I'll buy them for my family. So the family is loved. Your wife and kids and husband, wife and kids are loved more than the things themselves. So they give you more happiness than things themselves. Okay, you can give those things to your family, but they won't be your family anymore. It will just be any random family. No. They have to be my family. So we come back finally to yourself. They give you happiness because they are yours. It is the self which gives maximum happiness. The job is loved for the sake of the money is loved for the sake of the things it can buy. The things it can buy are loved for the sake of the family for whom they are bought. The family is loved because they are your family. Ultimately, it is the self which is the source of, which is the object of greatest love. But the object of greatest love must be the source of greatest happiness. So the self is the source of greatest happiness. All of this goes to show self is the source of greatest happiness and constant happiness. Hence, Priyam. In everything you'll recognize isness awareness. And that isness awareness is your real nature. That is Priyam. That is love. It sounds awfully abstract, but if you try to get a feel for it, it will seem absolutely evident. Absolutely evident. It's just the greatest fact of life. I'm aware, and I am the source of joy or happiness.
Become Swami Vivekananda's messenger. Share the video with 3 of your friends.